Welcome back, Cyber Friends and NineDots fans. I've got more Lost in Prayer for you guys today because I had so much fun with the game yesterday doing the review that I feel like there's still more for me to uncover. And we didn't try building some of the other characters to see if they are also as good or how the game is experienced through some of the lesser powerful characters. You know, we tried the broken ones and they are indeed broken still. How do the weaker ones fare? How do some of the lesser played ones fare? I want to give them a shot. I want to see if I can build some of the other characters and see how far we can get with them. Test out more systems, see if there's anything I missed, and just have some fun, you know? Been doing a lot of yapping. Again, if there's any feedback you guys have for the game, I'm looking for feedback from people, not just from me, but for the game, obviously. And if there's any opinions and things you have about the game, ideas, just let me know. I might include it in my review, and then maybe NineDots might like the idea. Who knows? Any idea is a good idea. Alright. Thank you to Abyss for being on my Patreon. If you guys are interested in my Patreon, it's a nice little private community. I post exclusive stuff. It's only $1 a month. It helps me pay for the programs that allow me to keep making my artwork. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free. If you need any info, just ask me on Discord. You can also do that. I don't mind. A Discord community is for you guys to reach out to me and anybody else and hang out with us. You can stay updated on all my content over there and just chat, you know. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Alright, if you guys also miss any of my other content, it is all on YouTube. You guys can find it in separate playlists, and it's all ad-free, so hope you guys appreciate it. Welcome in, Oscar. Good to see you here. Oh, I didn't even notice you guys are you guys are Latios and Latios. That is very cute. That's adorable. I didn't even see that. Very cute. Look at that, guys. They got matching mons. Very cute. I should change mine back to Cresselia. I've been Frostlass because it's winter, so I figured I'd pick my favorite ghosty. My favorite ice ghost. I love Frostlass. She's so cute. Did you see the Frostlass Mega? I think it's slowly growing on me. Like, I haven't played the new games, but I saw the Megas, and I think most of the designs suck. But, like, Frostlass is not bad. I feel like they could have done better with it, but it's probably one of the better Megas in this game. I think so, at least. It's not my Frostlass bias. It's just, I didn't even like it at first. Like, it had to kind of grow on me. I don't know. I think it kind of is. I don't love it, though. Like, I really like Frostlass's design. Oh, thank you. I guess my head pads are kind of hidden by my hat. Yeah, I got my Santa hat. I've been remembering to put it on this time. Alright, I got more Lost in Prayer for us, and this time we're going to try some characters that I haven't built, or maybe some characters that I think could be fun. So let's get into it. I'm going to just start picking some, and we'll see how I feel. We're going to try some of the other ones, and we did find out that because of the new element system, almost, they didn't just expand the sins and virtues. They added kind of like an element system now. Instead of just building sins and virtues for stats, you're also building it for elements. So to explain simply, when you're building sins and virtues, you're trading one stat for a boost in two. That's the core idea. So you want to pick like 2 or 3 stats that you want to prioritize, and now actually with many builds you benefit from dumping all your stats in one stat main, or in one sin or virtue mainly, because of the weapon add-on. Not only that, but depending on whether you pick hell or heaven, it might change your build completely. Because let's say I'm using a creature that likes to use hell, a lot for its sins, or it likes to use sins a lot, and I pick hell. Well, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of neutral damage to things. I don't get any of the bonuses of using virtues against the demons. So if I were to pick a hell creature and I go to hell, it's probably best that I build mostly a virtue. Just one virtue that I put most of my points in, so that I can get a little bit of a damage boost against most of the creatures, you know? Especially the ones that terrorize you the most. You kind of want to like keep in mind that some creatures are going to be better at killing you than others. So you want to prioritize maybe a sin or a virtue to cover your weaknesses. There's so much more depth just because they added the auto attack element basically, and they made sins and virtues more of an element system now as well. The sins and virtues have so much depth just on their own. It's going to take a lot of experimentation and a lot more fine-tuning from them too, and just making the system like more in depth too in other expansive ways, you know. I'm excited to see how they expand on that, but let's get into it. I already had my coffee. I'm having some tea for people who like one or the other. I double dip, that's right. I'm part of both tea and coffee team. That's right. We drink both here. I don't pick no sides. Except for hot cocoa. I prefer apple cider myself. You guys hot chocolate or apple cider? Because I know that like there's a lot of people that will pick one or the other. I like my apple more than my chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate person. Like I'll appreciate it sometimes, but I think the hot chocolate is just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's the candy sweet versus the apple being like, you know, fruity sweet. All right, let's see. What do we want to pick first? Is the question. Who am I most interested in trying? This was another artificer. I don't really like the who did I have the most fun on? I'm trying to think. Not Muse. I played Muse a lot. Oh, I wonder how the beast would do now. Like the damage it probably can do is crazy. The designs are unique. Yes, they are. They definitely are. Let's take a look at this dude real quick. Who am I most interested in building? Get a chance to stock up turns when you skip one and you are a shaman. Oh, this is the one that turns into the shaman. I remember. Yeah, this was the transforming like druid one. Microphone, get a chance to harm it. Lower its accuracy. Wolf will cause sever wounds. Can do it from distance. Swings. Yeah, this is the one where you like. Yeah. Okay, so you would build either for the shaman or the wolf, and the playstyle varies depending on which one you transform into. Yeah, I remember this. This one was kind of tough to figure out. Like, I really liked it. It was very interesting, but like, it's kind of tough to do. So this one's only elemental attacks look like. It looks like this is the only one. So you really could build anything. What does it mostly build off of? Obviously, the shaman uses special. The shaman probably changes it to special attack. And then the wolf uses normal attack, obviously. Boost your attack. So you could make like a one-shot build with this. Does it have any kind of healing ability? Or is it just... I like the creatures that can self-heal, you know? Because healing is such an important resource. You know what? Let's try it. Let's do it. I haven't really, like, built this one in depth. Where do we go? Do we go heaven or hell? What do we think? I think we go heaven. But then again, the mages will probably mess me up. The idea is to just try and take as few hits as possible. And you kind of have to take a lot of damage to get close to them, and they can dodge a lot too. So I don't know if I would play them in heaven. If I were to build him with virtues for the bonus, what would I do? Not diligence. Wait, idea. What if I mostly built speed, because he's pretty fast? What if we built speed and dodge on this thing, and then like mostly special attack and prioritize the shaman instead, and went hell? He has like no crit power. He's got 20. That's possible to build off of if I put a bunch of high investment into it. We could do humility might work. What's up, Spicy? This dude always just pops in randomly, like unannounced. He's always just here.
Hello.
Have you played Lost in Prayer recently? Do you have it?
No, I don't own the game.
Oh, it's so good now, dude.
Yeah.
They really expanded on it.
I thought about getting it, and then, you know.
Yeah.
Money.
You know what? I think the diligence probably makes the most sense if I'm doing shaman and going hell. I think this one would make the most sense. Because he doesn't really have any healing, so I can't build kindness. It's not going to help me. So maybe humility and diligence are what I would want to prioritize. Doesn't have a whole lot of defense either, but it's got decent dodging. If I built a bunch of... He's got 45 healing too. I'm trying to figure out, like... This thing seems like it's just going to take a lot of damage and not really have any way to fix it, you know? Like a lot of the mobs, I think. Let's see. We got pushback. Patient plates. Okay.
Patience plates?
Yeah, we got patience plates and a chest right at the start. That's crazy. Transform and keep turn. We transform and keep the turn. Oh.
That's good.
That's pretty good. I think we stay the wolf now. He's got a lot of speed, so I think that's what we prioritize. Probably just being fast. Yeah, like diligence would be probably good with the shaman. So I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to try and prioritize the shaman. Boost the speed when you're shaman. Yeah, speed shaman's probably the best thing. I can see with the idea with this one. Boost retribution. Oh, active spell. Okay. I see. Nice. Perfection. So transform to shaman. See what happens. Whoa, okay. Does he wear the same things? He does. Done here. Crit rate minus 30. Oh, but I lower the crit rate of all the foes left behind by slaying one of them. Ooh. Okay, I think I could make this work. I also noticed the shaman has a lot more inventory too. That's neat. I just noticed that. And a good range of attack as well. A very interesting attack pattern. Huh. That's unique. I don't think there's any other creature that attacks like this. Scratch. The territorial hit. Shaman can do it from a distance. And if you change from the shaman to the wolf, you keep your turn. So I think when things get close to me, well, actually no, because if I'm building special attack on it, then I would want to stay shaman. I was gonna say like switch to wolf and things, attack things from close range with wolf when they get close to me. But I think it's still better to just stay shaman, just because of the bonuses I get. One-man army. Let's see. Chance to stock up turns when you skip one and you are the shaman. That's good. Let's do that. You can stock up. Can I do it while I'm out of combat? I don't think so. I think it only works when I'm in combat. Purgatrog. Yeah, he's fast. Okay, this could work. I like this. I have a pushback. Okay. I'm just flying too. The shaman just flies. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just free floating. Like, I don't have to worry about
I was
lava.
gonna say, the shaman is the monkey from heaven, right?
No,
Or which one was
it's
that?
the werewolf from hell.
Oh.
Yeah, they transform.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can go back and forth between them. Yeah, you don't know the werewolf transforms just playing the game because it never does it, but I can also boost my retribution. So I have a chance to block damage, which makes the werewolf a little stronger. That's really cool. Okay, and it lasts 5 turns. So when they're really close to me, I could swap to the werewolf, activate my retribution, and use that for a little bit of tankiness. Or I can just capitalize on the speed of the shaman and just back away and keep moving away because it's so fast that you can kind of just walk away from him.
Well, it seems like, from how you're describing it, the wolf form is designed more for surrounded situations.
The only thing
there's
is
no
it's hard
room for
to
escape.
build both attack and special. You can't do both.
No. So, what it looks like is like you're supposed to build the wolf for defense and then shaman for special.
But most of the things you can give the wolf are attack based. It's not like defense based. That would make sense if that were true, but it's not. It's mostly just attack. So it's like you kind of just want to prioritize one over the other. Traps don't even work on me. That's really funny. Like, why would I build defense when I can just fly so fast that they can't even get close to me?
Ambush.
Well, yes, but I can also just leave. And there's potions too, so like, the potions make up for the weakness if you can get them. It just doesn't make sense to build both. Anything else in here? I think I cleared the whole thing. I did. Yeah, I don't even need to change. I can just... Like in certain scenarios, yeah, it makes sense to change, but for the most part, you just don't.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like it seems like it's a scenario based
Like, if I
character.
swap, I just don't do any damage because I'm building the shaman. And I lose my speed passive too. Like, I think it's just more safe to play only shaman. Because even though it's makes sense to swap to the more defensive one, because I'm so speedy, my defense is the fact that I can just outspeed and get away. Like, why would I lose that? Why would I give that up just to have a little bit more defense? I'm gonna lose all my speed. Okay. Little egg thing wants to get close to me. Yeah, like I'm so fast that typically every other turn I can just take another turn. So, like, I don't even need to swap. This be crit rate. We would want crit rate. Yeah. Capacity's good. Let's do that. The game's trolling you, Lamb? How's it trolling you? Boost my speed when shaman. Boosting my dodge when shaman.
Boom.
When you stop on a tile full of liquid and you are on shaman. Oh, that's good. Play around the lava.
Oh.
They're booping me out of the lava, though. There are too many enemies in one spot. 25% chance to get perfection and 20% failure, and I get 2 failure back to back. I also got like 4 failures back to back once, and I've also had the opposite happen, so it's just luck, man. Like, why am I just somehow more lucky on views than I am playing anything else? I don't know.
He's hacking. Guys, he's cheating.
Well, no, it's just, I guess I just have that kind of connection with Muse. She just gets me. She's not honestly that broken unless I'm playing her, because for some reason I just get everything I want.
Don't
Scamming?
believe
It's
him, guys.
not. It's not, though. Just be luckier. Fast. Oh, this is good. Yeah, wear that. Wear that. Let's do... Yeah, it's like no retribution. We need to build special. Speed doesn't make sense. No, don't sacrifice that. Less is a good one. Less would be really, really good on this. Like late game. Once you actually start getting a little built, I would start dumping into Lust. Lust is always really good. Chastity also really good. If you want to go crit rate early, which might make the most sense. If I can find a chastity piece that boosts my crit rate even more and just try and get crit rate and just build that really fast, then I could see swapping between shaman and wolf, because you wouldn't be dumping your points into one stat. You would just be boosting both of them by having crit rate, your main stat, for damage. So that's probably what you would want to do, is just build crit rate, because then you're not dumping into one stat and it makes sense to swap between the two. You'd still be losing the speed passive though, but see, the idea is that you're swapping to animal for attack and you're swapping to shaman for speed. Neither one of them is more defensive, it's just that which one do you need more right now. If they're super close to you, you can use the speed to get away, or you can use the attack to do a bunch of damage really quickly. So it's really just however you want to play it. Like, I could make it more offensive, or you can also boost the auto attack for shaman or for wolf. Scratch is good. I haven't even been using it. I should be using it. Back bows. Boost your attack at the cost of your dodging. Strike a foe and cause extra damage for each foe currently against you. That's crazy. One-man army is probably good. It's an active spell though. So I guess what we'll do for now is let's go with territorial hit. Oops, can we do that? I want to get him to bait into the crossbows because he's being a little turd. Oh, he's in lava now. Stupid. Like, for these guys, I want the attack because they're so defensive. I think I'm starting to get it. Right, so I want to lacerate with them because they have a chance to drop the accuracy, which goes up when I level it. So I'll probably level that next. And then full moon. Eternal Zone also boosts my active spells, which I just realized I have. Good. So, oh, I attack in a square. That's cool. That's so busted. Holy. God, no wonder these things are so strong. They attack in a square pattern. So it's unlike the Beast of the Wild where it attacks in 3 squares in front of you. This one's 4 squares in front of you.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's kind of gross. Yeah, so if you have a bunch of enemies in front of you, obviously you want to swap. Right, so Chastity probably makes the most sense here because I'm in hell and I want the boost. So if I can find something that boosts Chastity, I'll be perfect. And then let's do scratch, so it's a 75% chance. Like, I have Wrath boosted right now, too, so my crit power is boosted. My crit rate is getting leveled. I'm just gonna dump in a crit rate. I need to get that as high as possible as soon as possible. What are you playing right now, Spicy?
Minecraft.
Minecraft? Yeah, you and your Minecraft.
Look, I really like Vault Hunters, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's a nightmare. We don't like those here.
Nightmare.
Yeah, they're very scary and they will bully the hell out of you. Good lord, they're strong. Oh my god. Wow. I think I just die here because there's too many enemies and the nightmare is just messing me up. I think I just die here. Yeah, 2, 3. I was surrounded by 3 nightmares. You want to talk about luck, Lamb? You want to talk about luck? Take a look at that. They spawned 3 nightmares on me on, what was that, floor 2? I suck? I don't think that's called sucking. I think that's just being unlucky.
He got outgamed. That's all it was.
Yeah, they spawned 3 nightmares, and that's one of the most broken units in the game. So that probably is actually the most broken unit in the game. As far as the randos, yeah, that's the most broken, I would say. I don't think anything else in the game bullies me quite as hard as they do. Just get luckier? Yeah, you're right. You're right because I said that. So that means it's right.
No, we can't agree with him, chat. Come on. Can't let him be right.
Who asked you? Shut your mouth, peanut gallery.
I'm the only one that counts here.
I'm here for Chizu, you dick. What do you want, peanut gallery? Get the fuck out of here. Have I ever tried Oblivion? Yeah. What, you mean the creature or the game? I have Oblivion. I played it for like 2 days before I stopped. Because I wasn't all that interested in it. I know. Oblivion glorifiers are like mad. Like, how dare you? Elder Scrolls 5 was just better and it's got more mods, so. The creature? Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think you're talking about Skyrim. No, I don't think I've tried it. Maybe I have. I think what you do is you swap to Shaman, you stock up turns, and then you swap to Wolf, and just absolutely demolish. It's a very, like, involved, like, combo type character. I think I'm starting to get it. There's a whole lot of like combos and setup that happens with this character. There's a lot of setup. I'm starting to get it. Lots of combos. Yeah, this is a character that you actually have to, like, know what you're doing. You can't just spam it out like the Muse.
I don't think you've tried spamming it out enough.
On what? On this? I
Yeah.
did, and I died. I did the same thing with many of the other characters that are very set up and combo based, and I died. This is not a game that you can just, like, simply... One does not simply just spam it out, Peanut Gallery. You have to, like, actually be applied and knowledge with some characters. Some of these are not that easy.
Have you tried to just spam it out?
Have you tried playing the game? Healing. I have no other potions because I've been unlucky. Yeah, you can't. Even Lamb's like, yeah, you can't. You have to be pretty applied with some characters. Some characters are just brainless, put points into one stat and then click buttons. Some of them are. But most of them, you actually have to be pretty smart. This game is not easy. Empty lair. That's an ambush waiting to happen, but there are potions and things in there, so I want it. I did boost my chance for saved turns, so as long as there's enemies nearby, I can save up turns. Yeah, you can see my turn order going up by a lot. So that's really good. I can use this. Yeah, so you want to build up speed on the shaman, and then you want to use that when you swap the wolf. Very good character, extremely strong, but like you have to really know what you're doing. It's not a character that's strong because it's easy. It's really strong and really difficult to play, but rewarding because of how good it is, if you can figure it out. And if you can get lucky. Jeez. Let's do this one. I got some potions. The expanded inventory also helps too, if you can actually get good items, but I'm kind of getting unlucky here. Yeah, this game is still difficult. Naturally.
Good when things are difficult.
Well, yeah, it should be. It's a roguelike. Supposed to be difficult. You know, I'm applying my knowledge. Check out what happens. I'm starting to get it, guys. I figured it out. There we go. I have figured it out. Yeah, keep building current rate. If we can get really lucky and find at least something that boosts chastity, we're golden. Like, I just need to find something just to boost that. Safe distance. Push foes away with any of your strikes when your HP is high enough. Ooh. Ooh, that's really good. It's great for exploring too, because I can just fly and I can't get affected by any traps or anything. really nice for pathing. Alright, I think we explored the whole map. We did. There's a lot of strategy to this game. There's so much. That's a nightmare. Okay, so one nightmare at least. Hit it. I'm faster, so I'm just gonna use that. Nightmares are also really fast though. There we go. Got turn order boost. Swap. Start bullying. Ow. They got a crit on me. Ooh, they're so powerful, dude. Even one of them messes me up. Man, my gear. Yeah, Sea Lamb, that's 3 failures in a row. You're not the only one, buddy. And I'm gonna use all my potions. I have no healing potions, so this is gonna be rough. I did get the accuracy down on him. That's lucky. Like, even one nightmare on its own is a challenge, just to not take too much damage to kill it. Let alone stay alive. This would give me a special boost. Let's do that. Can I get, like, good items, please? That'd be great. Can I get some decent items, please? Good lord. Right. I have no potions for healing, and I'm very low. I may just die here because I got so unlucky. And I don't have any SP either. What is the... Yeah. I had no health potions. I had no SP. I had, like, no XP. Just unlucky. That's the thing, is this game, because it's a roguelike, you can do everything right, but still get extremely unlucky, and it just happens sometimes. You could do absolutely everything right, and you could still just get cucked. It's unlikely to happen, but that's the thing about RNG. It can. Like, I just got a kindness club. That's pretty big. Off the start, too, so this run will hopefully go better. See, that's what I'm talking about. I've gotten nothing so far, and then I just pick up a kindness club off the starting chest. So, I mean, it's all just luck, man. Happens. They did make it less punishing, though. Like, I'm doing so much more damage now. And this doesn't help me much, though. That's the only thing. It at least modifies my attacks, but it's not going to help me do much more damage. It's nice, though. We will take it. Still better than what I've been using. By a lot. Yeah, look how much more I'm doing now. That's a Leviathan. I have safe distance. Push a foe away with any of your strikes when HP is high enough. Ooh. So I can use that as like kind of a safeguard. That's a sword. Yeah, like Shaman can't be your main damage dealer because you don't have orbs to boost special, which that's where most special attack comes from. So you would want to mainly use the wolf, but it's about setting up with the Shaman before you transform to the wolf. That's the idea. Yeah, look how much more damage I'm doing with the Kindness Club. Like, see, it's just sometimes about luck. That's how it works. You get trash gear and you play everything right, and sometimes you lose, but and again, there are games like this where you get a crown or something early on, and it's like, well, now you just win. Not because you did anything different, but because you got lucky. It's what you do with it that makes it different. You know? Let's see. I don't really need healing. Special would be nice, but see, like, I'm probably going to replace the Kindness Club eventually. So it's just nice for the early floors. That's what I'll use for now. And then I'll replace it once I get something better. Let's do... Let's do Chastity. Boost speed when Shaman. Let's do the... It's 85. I already have it as a passive. I don't really need it. It's on my gear, so I don't really need to get that yet. Get a chance to shock foes around you when you skip a turn and you are a wolf. Oh. Wait, that could be really good. The chance is 50% when you upgrade it. Let's do that. I want to try that and see how good it is. This could work. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more damage with less now. Oh, I got a lust dagger. Yeah. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. See? Got better gear this time. Now I just win. Oh, Eternal Zone. Yeah, now I just win. Now we just win. This is so much better. Oh, Chastity Sword. Oh, it's Maple. What's up, Maple? I saw you in Discord earlier.
How's it going, Maple?
I am very impressed with the changes this update. The overhaul is so good. It makes so much depth in this game that it absolutely needed. Austin Prayer really needed this update. But like, I'm so glad that happened. This is really good. I might use this. Wait, I'm building chastity, aren't I? Yeah, this is what I needed. Holy.
I was gonna say, you are building.
I'm building chastity. That's all I needed. Let's do chastity, and then we'll take the dagger. Get rid of the club. Ooh, we're gonna be so strong now. Oh, we're gonna melt. Is that... I got a chastity sword. I got another one. I'm dual wielding chastity swords. What?
I make so many jokes.
The game is rewarding me for being punished last time. I got punished for like the last 2 runs, and here we are just getting incredibly lucky. It's Maple. Maple got into my game is like, this guy's getting bullied. Let's give him a little bit of luck, you know. The developer showed up, so they're like, let's give this guy some luck a little bit, make it a little easier.
Great job. Now they're going to have to smite you. Or they have 6 nightmares spawn on you right now.
No, don't. I'm gonna be standing over a hole and think I'm fine, and then they just like turn off my ability to fly. At the studio, it happens all the time. Yeah, I loved watching Guillaume play that one time when you guys were showing off Lost in Prayer, like before the initial launch, and Guy was playing it. Oh my god, you guys were having so much fun, and then Guy takes control, and he's like he's so locked in. He's the gamer of the group for sure. He's the hardcore, gotta lock in, gotta show off. We love Guy. I want to show something to our prog. And then proceed to have many my ass kicked. Yeah, you want to show something off, you're finally on camera, and that's when everything happens. Yeah, because I'm afraid to play it off stream because I know something insane's gonna happen when I'm not recording. Oh my god, it happens in every game. I'm gonna have something nuts happen. I mean, but I did get double chastity swords, so that's oh, look at the damage. Yeah, so since you're here, I guess I'll tell you the major thing that I'm extremely happy about is the biggest gripe that we had with the game before was just the two big things. There wasn't enough depth on launch, and many of the characters felt really weak, and some of them felt really strong. And instead of focusing on balancing each and every individual character, because that would take way too much time and effort, and it wouldn't make sense, you just overhauled the system. So you fix both problems by throwing one stone at it, you know? One stone, 2 birds. Like, instead of just nerfing certain characters, you just let them be strong, because some characters are just going to be broken, but it doesn't mean everybody has to play it, and it doesn't hurt anyone that some character just overpowered. Like, if I don't like using overpowered characters, I just won't. If I don't like certain playstyles, I just won't use them, you know? It doesn't mean that I can't play some of the weaker ones and see how far I go. Or play, like, what was it? Guillotine only Jester and see if I can, like, outluck the game, you know? I can do that. Is it viable? Is it one of the best strats? No, it's terrible. It's awful. 50% chance or 15% chance your run is just over, and there's nothing you can do to make that better. Like, it's very fun, but like, you know what I mean? And I feel like because of the new passives on things, the new gear, there's more viability for stupid builds like that are just luck based. It's like, oh yeah, there's so much more depth now. I want to see more changes like that. New systems. And this little thing right here, this attack type, such a small thing you wouldn't think about on glance, like, oh, 1% boost to a specific skill, but then you realize it's also modifying your attack type. So instead of Sins and Virtues just being stat boosts, now it's elemental. So if I'm playing in Heaven, I want to build sins on my character, and if I'm playing hell, I want to build virtues. But it changes how you will think about specific builds, because even if a sin is better, like even though lust is the best thing on the lichen, you still want to build probably chastity and humility if you're playing hell. If you're playing heaven, lust all the way. Just absolutely, completely destroy heaven, because it would be ridiculously broken. But in hell, I have to actually do a good bit of thinking. I will do Lycan in heaven probably after this run, because I do want to see a lust build in heaven and just completely annihilate the game. Just break it. But chastity double swords was super lucky. I'll see how far this will go.
And then get pushed into a pool while you're on.
Yeah, and get pushed into a pool. Yeah. Yeah.
Disappear.
You know that's gonna happen. Yeah, there's a moment that I forgot to clip, Maple, from last stream. If you watched it, you might have seen it. Where I was getting really, really far on Muse, and the thing that killed me was getting pushed into a hole. It's just like you guys were saying, Guy dies the most to getting pushed into a wall. I get pushed into the holes because I get cocky, and I'm just left clicking, and I'm not paying attention, and on comes a Purgatrog that just happens to have the ability ready, and just accidentally pushes me into a hole, ending the run. Like, I have the best gear in the game, but it doesn't stop me from getting pushed in the hole. Yeah, I was crying. I was getting so cocky. I was crying laughing. It was so funny, because that's not the first time that's happened. That's happened multiple times playing Muse, and I just don't seem to learn. I just don't learn. I just keep doing it. I've done that like at least 2 other times on Muse. Sometimes you might find a weapon with a specific skill that fits your build. Yeah, like I just found double swords on Chastity and Hell on Lycan. Like, that's extremely specific, but I just managed to find them both. It's almost unbelievable. Like,
hey Calist, don't you think the father buff is too broken? You get plus 50 in law, plus 20 in force. The money debuff is manageable and it's scaled because the money will come back the more you go in your run. And you get that from fucking your loved one.
The father buff? I do think it's a little broken. Yeah, you're right. The money buff is manageable and it scales because the money will come back to you the more you go. I do like that. Thanks for the TTS. Yeah. You're so right, Lamb. It might need a nerf, honestly. Oh my lord. Yeah, Lost in Prayer has so much depth now. Because before, when I was playing the game, yeah, I was having fun during the initial release, right? I was having fun trying stuff. It was new, and a lot of the mechanics are so unique. But like, there's not a depth to it like roguelikes are supposed to be. Roguelikes are supposed to be like, you unlock more characters or more skills and stuff, you get better as you go, and, you know, there's build, there's depth. You have to try and min-max things, and if there's not enough depth, there's no reason to put so much time into building things. It's not all that interesting. But now with the new elements and stuff, it's not just building your character, it's which one are you picking? Are you going heaven or hell? Because that will completely change how you're thinking about your character. Because the buff that you get from auto attacks being a specific element that things are weak to, I'm slowly realizing just how influential that is. It's not simply just about the boost to the stat you're building. It's about the fact that the elemental advantage is so good. It's just that little bit of attack boost is just so powerful. It really is. And it mostly applies to the auto attack builds like this one, but you know, like it makes it so much better. I might get screwed by a nightmare here. Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet. I got more things up my sleeve. Let's see. I gotta be careful here. I can at least kill one of them. Oh, he pushed me. Perfect. That's actually what I wanted. Move. He's just as fast as I am. I don't have any potions either. I might just out DPS him if I get lucky. Ooh. Yeah, that's right, Nightmare. Get out of my way. Get out of here. Oh. Maple, you hate them too. Everyone hates them. It's like you either have to deal with the mages and primates in heaven if you go heaven, or you have to deal with the nightmares and lichens in hell if you go there. Like, you can't win. Either way you go, it's gonna be awful. Oh, boost my speed. That's actually huge W. I do need potion though. I would love a potion. Even a small one would be nice. Can I have a potion? A chastity chain pauldron though. I have a whole lot of chastity. Look at my crit rate right now. Look at my dodging. Oh my god. At least I'm getting lucky with my gear, but I do need potions. Otherwise this runs over. Doesn't matter how many attacks and things I have. I have no health. Nightmare, please. Nightmare, please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Why are they so strong? Why are nightmares so good? They're so powerful. Oh my lord. Nightmares are a nightmare to go against. Got it? Because it's called nightmare. And because they're scary and they're awful to go against. They are. Yeah. Yeah, and they're called nightmares. Yeah, I got it. Dude, I had the best gear. Come on, man. I had all the best stuff and that happens. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, dude. Come on. They got me so excited that I had good stuff too. All right, let's do Lichen and then do Lust build in heaven and see how far I go. I can't deal with the nightmares, man. I can't. They're so powerful. Ask for my opinion? Absolutely. Ask away. Of course you can. That's what I'm reviewing it for. There we go. Hello. Let's do Lust. Gonna have to build crit as fast as possible. Let's do... let's do one-man army. Let's try that. I haven't been using it. The attack boost might actually be crazy. And there's a lot of enemies. Ooh. Juicy. The speed of the shaman could be useful against the birds that terrorize me too. If we were to rework the skill tree system, is there something that you would like to see? Something that you'd like to polish? That's an excellent question. I don't think you should rework it. I think that the skill tree system is really, really good as is. I love the fact that it's not just elements, it's also the attacks. I like how it plays out. I think I need to try more builds because I think trying more characters that don't benefit as much from the skill trees will help us find the missing thing we're looking for here. Because I think what you're trying to find is what can we do to make it more fleshed out? You know, what can we expand upon? I think that playing the weaker characters, which I'll probably do next, like something that doesn't rely on the auto attack, because the attack boosts and the elements are so powerful. It's really, really good. But I imagine there are some builds that don't benefit from it quite as much. So what happens to them? You know, are they just completely unplayable still? Are they still too weak? What can we do to maybe help those characters, you know, without just breaking the game? What can we expand upon? That's what I'm thinking, is like, how do we How do we expand this system already? It's going to take a lot more of me playing the game, and I'm sure I'll probably come up with something. I'm going to be asking a lot about the community too. My goal is not to just write a review, because I think my review is not just because the update is so full. I want to do it because I feel like the review I did was very cut and dry, and it was only 5 minutes long, but that's not a problem. It's I feel like I didn't give an honest one how I would do it. I didn't style it how I truly want my reviews like of this game to be. So I'm gonna make a new one, and before I even write it, I'm gonna try and ask the community as much as possible and give some time before I start writing it to get opinions from other people too. I told people to just give me ideas, even if you think it's crazy, even if you think the idea is ridiculous and preposterous and they couldn't possibly use it, they might think that it's good, right? Like, you guys might think an idea is good and actually use it. We don't know. You might think of something from that idea. The whole point is to just throw things at the wall and see something stick, right? Like, we might come up with something. So I'm seeing if the community has any ideas. I'm getting people experimenting, trying to get everybody interested in testing stuff, because the more people testing, obviously the more ideas we'll have, you know, the better. So hopefully I can try and get people interested and see if we can get ideas flowing. Let's see. That's the thing, is I haven't played a whole lot of roguelikes myself. It's not a genre that I'm very very into, you know? So I'd have to come up with something from scratch. I don't really know what roguelikes do. I think the only one I played recently was Cult of the Lamb. That's the only roguelike I've played as of late that I can think of. Otherwise, I don't know if there's any other roguelikes I've ever played. It's just one of those genres that I just barely ever touch. But I can say I've never seen any roguelikes like this one. This is very, very unique, very interesting in how the skills and things work. The last minute of the stream, that's totally fine. Can I ask to be able to turn off the trade-off passive? I like Oblivion a lot, and I like the passive Alchemist, but it's locked behind trade-off, and I don't like the trade-off. Is it? You want to turn the trade-off passive off. What does it do? I'll have to take a look at it. You know what I might do? Let's go back. Let's go back. I want to look at what you're talking about. Oh, you said it's Oblivion. Let's see if I have Oblivion. I think I do, right? Which one was it? Soul Slime. How do you get it? What did it look like? Oh, there it is. I found it. This one. Let's see what it does. That's your Trapper one. That's right. Vortex, Ghost Mode, Disarm, Ghost Stab, Trade-off. Lower the crit rate of all foes, but also you're dodging by skipping a turn. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So that is interesting. And it's a melee. You know, the only reason I could see why this would make sense is... Actually, I don't know. Because if it's really weak defensively, and you don't have a whole lot of HP, you have 125 HP, and not a whole lot of defense, and a little bit of dodging. So it's like, if you use trade-off, you're probably just going to get bullied. Like, and you have no retribution either. So... yeah, I wonder how you would do that. I do think that some characters need to get reworked or tweaked a little bit, but right now what NineDots should focus on is adding taking the systems overall and expanding on them, and then once they've got a good footing of like depth in the core systems, that's when they should start working on reworking some of the characters that just really need it, you know? I think they should focus on the systems right now and expanding on the core gameplay loop. That way they're like making it best for as many as possible, making the loop as fun as possible for the most characters, and then fixing the ones that desperately need it. Like, I was even thinking it would be really cool if defense was a offensive stat for some characters. Like, maybe if you haven't already, I don't know if there are because I haven't unlocked everything, but if there's like any characters that can use defense to scale their offensive ability, I think it would give some defensors a lot more like playability, because I've tried some of them, but I felt like the defense builds just didn't make sense. It's like, I don't know, it made them let me see if I can find one that I'm talking about. There was one that I played that I felt was kind of interesting, but like it's tanky and it's got some decent things to like, it has decent offense ability, but Wall be like, yeah, the Wall Guardian, yeah, it's really, really tanky. But like, imagine if there were some kind of tanks that could build off of the defense. Yeah, so like their offensive abilities can scale off of the defensive stat. So they're not only building tankiness, but they're building their offense as well. So they can sacrifice attack stats. Like, imagine, let's say I was playing the defensive wall, right? And I'm just spitting. I'm not saying this is like a criticism. I'm just spitting ideas. Like, what if this one wanted to sacrifice the attack stat for diligence? Diligence on this thing could be crazy, because like, we don't really have anything that, oh no, we have sloth, like sloth build, you know, like imagine a diligence like sloth defender that you're just building crit and like defense to build attack. I think they would be really, really powerful. You would have to find some way to balance that, but I think it would be interesting, you know. It could make for a unique character that builds offensive off of the defensive abilities. Or maybe some characters that build off of HP to do damage, you know? Maybe off like special and attack. While they are great stats, there are some characters where it feels like they have Omni attack, right? I'll call it Omni attack because they're doing both damage types. And it's like, well, because of how the Sims and Virtues work, you're mostly putting your points, you're encouraged to put your points into one stat. So you're sacrificing potential damage on other stats. It's like you can't really build both attack and special at the same time, you know? So I wonder if there's a way, Maple, that you could add even more stat boosting and things to do. Wait, hold on. Wait. What if there was a way that you could trade items at the beginning to get, like, maybe you'd have a better chance of getting specific items that you want? Or what if at the start, because it is a roguelike, I don't know how you guys feel about the idea of certain things staying after runs, like certain stats being slightly stronger after repeated runs. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm sure you guys thought about it. I'm curious what you guys think, because that's
like
more that's more roguelite, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's the true difference between roguelike and roguelite? What's the real difference between the two? Because I actually don't know. I don't play either of them enough to know what the real difference is between them.
Google,
it's technically a traditional roguelike, so in theory we can't have micro progression. Yeah, exactly, because that would make it more roguelite, right? I'm trying to think of a way that you could add more stat systems other than just the sins and virtues. Because if you think about it, the attack, like the normal attack boost, is a great example of this, I think, because it does play off of the existing stats. I don't know how you would expand on it because you have the sins and virtues theme going on, you know, and I love it. I love it so much. But like, how else could you add things that give you more stats? You know, temporary stuff. Like, the skill tree is very simple, it's extremely approachable, and yet it's in depth at the same time. And that's a perfect blend. That's exactly what you want. So I'm like, how would you modify this? How could you expand on this more? Because it's so Like, you don't want it to make it too complex, right? But you still want to expand on the simplicity while making it, you're trying to add depth while keeping it simple. That's really hard to do.
If they were wanting to add like new items, they could add scrolls for that.
Scrolls?
Yeah, like
yeah,
something that just gives you a temporary buff.
Yeah.
Like, a sin or a virtue.
Okay.
For like, say 6 turns, or an
Wait.
entire floor.
Wait, I have an idea.
dynamic for that
I have an
too.
idea. What if we added money, a monetary system? Hear me out here. And instead of getting XP and items out of transmuting, you could sell your items somehow and use the money to buy certain things. Like maybe you desperately need items, so you can use your money that you earned to buy the items. Maybe you need skills more, so you'll use your money to buy some skills. Maybe you need sins and virtues more, so you'll buy them. Like maybe a system in that you can, like a trade, a some kind of point or some kind of money earned somehow to buy one or the other. Like, you know how when you're going from floor 4 to 5, there's that little point where you can get, like, there's 3 options that you can buy if you need more of skills or if you need more sins virtues. What if there's a way that you can get money or some kind of thing to trade, you know? So what this would do, this idea, is essentially you're giving more control to the player to where they can strategize and they have to use their money wisely. It's like, okay, what do you need more? It's like they're covering their weaknesses more. It feels less like you'd have less randomization, because to make up for the fact, like, let's say, for example, I'm playing through hell or whatever, and I get a bunch of gear for like defense stuff, but I have no weapons. I desperately need one. And oh my God, there's a way to trade. So I'm going to trade my points early on to give me that weapon I need, that crucial thing in my kit that I'm missing. Or maybe I have a bunch of weapons, but I didn't get a whole lot of XP yet, and I really need that extra level. I'm going to spend those points to get that level. What if there's a way that you can try and fill those weaknesses? Because I feel like the thing that I want to fix the most, the thing that I still feel like a lot of characters struggle with, is that when you're getting a bunch of gear, you still, like, it's hard to fill that RNG. Like, the times where you're just getting so unlucky that you get nothing. And I mean, that's kind of the idea, right? That is, I still want that to exist to an extent. I just don't know how much RNG do we want, you know? How much RNG do we want to make it balanced, but still you have a chance to just get screwed, you know? I think that's a good thing in a certain amount, and it's hard to figure out, like, how much randomness do you want in these? How much is it do you want agency over the game, you know? How much control over the dungeons do you want your players to have? Because I don't want to take it away if that's the idea. You want to give the players as much agency as possible while still keeping it random enough so that it's rewarding when you get lucky. Because if it's easy to get lucky, then it's not going to be as rewarding, right? Because, you know, it's just something that happens every dungeon. But if you get something that's very rare, like getting the crown, that is extraordinarily rare, you know? So it feels extremely exciting when you get it, because it's like, oh my God, now I'm a god now. This is going to be super easy, you know? That kind of thing. So yeah, I wonder if there's a way that you can give them more agency, because that's really the thing that I think we should focus on, is just how can we give the player more agency over their builds, because you want to make it more strategic, right? You want a lot of depth and strategy so that the players feel like they are being strategic. They're being smart with how they're playing, you know? They're winning not because they got lucky, but because they made the right decisions early on. I feel like we need to give players more opportunities to make decisions. Yes, the more decisions and the more agency the players have, the better it will feel when they make the right moves, instead of being punished. Like Maple, for example, how I got completely screwed by the nightmare. There was another run earlier before I think you popped in where 3 nightmares spawned and I got annihilated. That is fine. That's just spawn RNG. That happens very rarely, and it's stupid and it's frustrating when it happens, but that's part of it, right? You know? But like, maybe there was something I could have done there if there was more systems in the game. Maybe like a trade system that I could have used. Hold on, I know you're here, Conora. We're just into like a we're in a deep conversation. I'll get to you real quick. Don't worry. I think that there's a need for like more agency, because I feel like that's really a problem. I don't think you need to micro buff every single character, but if the systems are in depth enough to where you can try and make up for the weaknesses, no character is going to be equal. Not every character is going to be equally playable. You can't make every single character the same strength, right? You're going to have some characters that are going to benefit more and more from these systems and become completely overpowered, like Mark of the Beast. This one's wildly broken, and every new system you guys add, every tweak you make, just makes it even more broken. And that's totally okay. That's totally fine. I think that it's okay if there are some characters that are absolutely busted. Some people will like playing like that. Some people want to have broken characters and play whatever the strongest thing is. Let them. You know? What even is this game? It's called Lost in Prayer. It is a roguelike, traditional turn-based dungeon crawler where you become the thing that kills you, and you're trying to min-max your stats, and yeah, it's really fun. Check it out on Steam. It's $20. They just launched a new patch that overhauled all the core systems. It's really fun. So we're talking to the devs right now, seeing if we can give them some ideas on how to make the systems more expansive. So that's what we're doing. I've been testing out the new systems they've added and seeing what kind of weaknesses there are still in the update, and see what else they can do to it to make it even better. Who should I'm gonna play Muse. I'm just gonna play Muse because I'm yapping. I want to just play more attention. I want to spend more attention on the conversation, but still be able to play the game. I want to click left click and win. You gonna play Time Splitters? Yeah, thank you for the raid, Konar. Good to see you. Hopefully you guys had fun. Yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm currently doing a review of this game and its new update. We're trying to see if there's other ways that we can expand on the game and make systems even better, you know? And we're just having fun with it. Thank you for the water, by the way. I need it. I've been talking a lot. That's really just the focus, you know? Is just like, obviously you need to know like what are we targeting the most. The focus is just giving more agency, which is very broad. I understand. That's super broad. You probably already know that. I like the idea of a trade system. So hear me out here. I played mostly Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Fate the Cursed King. I played a lot of Cult of the Lamb. In all three of the games, the one thing that I can say is consistent is trade. There's some way for the player to trade. And yeah, it can still be randomized. The trade can still be random. But it's just an extra thing, you know, in the moment for you to decide. It's still kind of random, but it gives you options for like if I need a weapon or if I need skills or things, you know, just some kind of system for the player to stack up points. And instead, maybe I don't need XP, but I'm desperately needing some kind of gear. So all I'm doing is like, oh, I'm just picking up every single piece of gear I get and I'm transmuting it. I don't even need the levels. I'm fine. But I desperately need a piece of gear to go with the stats I've got. I've got a lot of stats, and it's like, man, I just can't find this kindness weapon I need. If I could just get this kindness weapon, and I get punished because I never get it, you know? And it's rewarding when you do get one, like I got the double chastity sword. But it's like, I got ruined because I didn't have the skill points that time to fight those nightmares. I didn't have what I needed. So maybe if there was some way I could have gotten more XP then, you know? I still probably would have gotten destroyed, but you know what I mean? It would account for like more, it would make it more likely in some scenarios like that where you feel like you had more control and you were able to get through it because you made the choice early on to spend your points to get something that you needed and cover that weakness, you know? I want to be able to in the game, not only just like before when I'm building the characters, but also make decisions in the gameplay itself that affect, I think that's what I'm trying to get at, is that I feel like the systems as of right now are in depth enough to where I know, oh, I need to build this stat, or oh, I'm going heaven and hell. I like the stats as they are. I don't think we need to change the stat system. I think what we need to do now is change the core gameplay loop in game, in the actual dungeons, so that there's things you can do in the dungeons that would affect your progression. Because it is one thing for me to, oh yeah, when an enemy's attacking me, back up, play around my skills, play around my items. To an extent, yes. But I feel like you can expand on that. Your stat system is perfect. I don't think we need to change it right now. I think what I need now is just more things to do in the game itself, where like I can make decisions to maybe trade items or something, you know. You say on floor 2 and clear the floor, go back to floor 1, go back to floor 2 again, floor 2 get reset. Like between 3 and 4 to make decisions to help your build. Ooh, yeah, Maple. Wait, so I like the idea that on floor 3 to 4, there's that little segment, but I feel like, I'm gonna say now that we're thinking about it, I feel like when I'm playing and I get to that checkpoint, I'm always lost on which option to pick, because I feel like the fact that it's only sins or skins, or skins, it's only the stats versus skills, and I think that's fine, but it's not influential enough, you know. I feel like I don't have as much of a decision. It's like I kind of just pick one and it's like, okay, well, we'll just see what happens. I don't feel like getting it is like a big change. It's like, oh, I get 3 more skill points, which might be good, but half the time when I'm picking it, I'm at that point where like I'm so powerful that I didn't really need that. It's like gear is so important that I want to have more of a decision on what gear I find, right? I still want it to be mostly random, but I also want at least some level of agency. Is like, if I'm dumping points in a specific skill and I get punished because I never find the thing that fits my skill, I feel it's a little awkward. It's like you have the system to encourage players to put all of their points in one spot, and yet it's still randomized if you even get something that works with your thing. So maybe there's something we can do to work with this attack type system. I think this is the only thing that needs more expanding, is the attack types. I really like the elements. I really like the attack type idea. What else can we do that's similar to that idea? And what can we do to make it so that maybe players have more agency using this system to, you know, progress? Can maybe I attune weapons to give it the attack element that I want? Maybe can I change the attunement somehow? Can I spend some kind of point or some kind of currency to maybe change the sin virtue on something, or maybe get something, you know? Maybe a shop that spawns after every 3 floors. Maybe there's just a little dude that will spawn sometimes, like an event where it's a merchant instead of a room to fight or a boss to beat. Maybe it's just a dude that just wants you to trade stuff with him, you know? So maybe just not just dropping items and potions and stuff, maybe enemies also drop currency instead of just XP. So there's more of a reason to like clear everything out, and it's just another currency that would give you more agency. Like you have control over this, you know? XP is kind of set, it's random. Having a static thing like, okay, these enemies drop this amount of gold, these enemies drop this, and it is something you hold, you know what I mean? A tangible point that I can put into something. Maybe an event that tells you to pick a permanent buff or something like that. Maybe, yeah. I think the events are a good thing too, because they're randomized, but certain events might have like, you can pick a buff. Maybe you can get a, oh, maybe there's an event where you can change the attunement on a weapon. So like maybe you have a really good weapon, but you don't like that it has the wrong sin or virtue. You can change it, you know? Maybe there's a blacksmith that just wanders the dungeons, or some kind of creature or something that has the ability to change the virtue or sin on your weapon, and you can choose it, you know? Like even that's a small little thing that wouldn't make you overpowered, but it's a tiny little thing that would let you have a little bit more control. I feel like I just want more agency over it a little bit, but I also don't, you know, we obviously don't want to just like make the system completely broken. It's supposed to be difficult. It's a roguelike. It should be difficult, you know? But I feel like sometimes there's still this feeling of when I'm playing everything right, that if I just don't get the right gear, I can make all the right decisions, I can pick all the right stats, I can make all the right moves, and I still get screwed because of something. You know, is it a bad thing that I got screwed over by the nightmares? No. But is it Is it kind of rough that like I just didn't find any of the gear I needed? Yeah, that is kind of rough. Or maybe I found just the wrong weapons that didn't have the rights and virtue I wanted, you know? Hopefully this helps. I don't know if it does. Let's see, what am I building on Muse? Let's do... I could build chassis. Let's do humility. I don't really usually build humility. Let's do that and see how well that works out. Helps a lot. I'm glad. Yeah, I would love to keep playing with it. I'm gonna just keep messing with the game, trying other characters, and hopefully playing some of the weaker ones eventually will help me gather some ideas. Or maybe I come up something when I'm writing the script for the review. And of course, I'm gonna ask the community a bunch if I can to see if there's any ideas. I'll even tell them some of my ideas and just start conversations in the Lost Compare chat. I'm probably just gonna be active in that chat for a while, trying to see if I can come up with stuff. I'll get the conversation going, see if I can get people to give ideas. And then I'll be talking about it in my own Discord, of course. You gotta go, but thanks so much for streaming the game and giving us so much helpful insight. I'm glad, yeah. I think that Lost in Prayer has a ton of potential. It's just, it's missing something that catches people, you know? It also was quite unfortunate that the update was overshadowed by the playtest. Like, I think that was the biggest gripe I had, was just that it was released too close to Hour 2, and unfortunately everyone's like kind of locked in on that game, which is a good thing. Like, my goodness, 150,000 for the playtest. It's already that popular, but yeah, it was pretty overshadowed. I think this game definitely is worth attention. Of course, I mean, you guys put a lot of effort into it. But thank you for stopping by, Maple. If you ever feel like asking more questions, definitely feel free. I want to answer as many as possible. I want this. That's 5% crit rate. I want to keep that. Let's do more dodging. Max that out. The game is absolute 9 dots. It totally is. Absolute 9 dot. Don't worry, I'm gonna make an emote for that too. I'm gonna make that an emote. Maple's a dev? Yes, I think so. I believe so, yeah. First one of the devs to come into stream and ask some questions, which is so cool. I love it. I love to see it. That is really cool. Yeah. I would love to have more conversations like that, because knowing like what kind of path they're trying to go down with the game can help me come up with ideas to stick on that path, you know, because I don't want to come up with ideas that are against whatever they're trying to do, you know. You worked on the 3D assets, mostly the weapons and environment and design. Yeah, who worked on the succubus, huh? Who worked on the succubus? Who made that one? Oh my gosh. Too fun. Wait, so you might have been the one that helped make the Whirlig Spear then? Because I saw that in the trailer and I was super excited just by seeing it. It's my favorite weapon from Outward. It's so cool to see. Yeah, the Easter eggs and like the crossover between like the weapons and gear and characters from your other games, that's super cool. Keep doing that. I love it. I love that. Yeah, take care, Maple. Hopefully I'll see you again. And then if you ever want to talk to me, just let me know. Like, I love how cozy the dev team is. They're super cool, aren't they? They're just cool people just making games. We love to see it. It's funny that Spicy bullied me into playing Or watching a stream, and here we are. Watching one NineDots stream, and here we are. Hey, I mean, Lost in Prayer is not getting that much coverage. I think that it needs more. It deserves it. It absolutely does. Hey, if I gotta start conversation, get people interested so that we can make the game better, I'll do it. Yeah, of course. I think there's a lot to be enjoyed about this game. I don't have any potions. I think I'm just dead here to the egg. I'm gonna die to the egg. Maybe I can get away. Oh god, there's, yeah, I think I'm just dead here. I think I'm just cooked. There was too many enemies. That's unfortunate. There were too many. I didn't have any potions either. Yeah, like obviously I like the randomness of the game because it means that when I get lucky, it feels really good. It's just I would like to see more and more agency, and it's really up to them how they decide and how much they want, you know. How much control do they want the players to have over their stats, their items? Items are the most random thing. Do we want to add more agency to the item system? Because I think it would be cool to have some way to control a little bit more, but you obviously don't want too much, you know, so that the randomness is not rewarding. But I think agency is healthy. It's good. Yeah, obviously. There should be more agency. I don't think removing the randomness would take away from the game. I guess that's a conversation I should have, though. I think the main question for the community would be the players. Like, how do we think they feel about the randomness? How would the community feel about more agency? Do we think that it would take away from the game if we started tuning down the randomness of each dungeon? Do we feel like more agency would be better for the game, would be more enjoyable than being random? I think that's kind of the big question, and I'll probably be hanging on to that one for a while. Yeah, I've got other projects going on, but I do want to keep Lost in Prayer going. I want to start a conversation and try and see if we can start giving them ideas for development, because the patch just came out, you know. They're fresh on ideas here. So it's a good time to try and get player feedback after the patch, see what people like, see what people don't like, and maybe figure out what can we do to fix these systems and expand on them. Because I think the stats are great right now. I don't think we need to touch them at all. I like how simple they are, but like there's gameplay systems you could put into the game itself, so outside of the stats, that could possibly make the items a little better. The game is so gear reliant. That's the thing, is the stats in the game's gear decide literally everything, but the gear is randomized, so it's like you have really no agency over what gear you get. I think that you should have some level of control, or be able to decide a little bit, you know. I like that it's random, but I feel like more agency over the gear type you get, or the sins attached to them, would make this system make a little bit more sense. And it would just make it less punishing, is like when I get good weapons, I play super well. Like I want to feel rewarded, like I made the right decisions, you know. I want to feel like my decisions are the reason why I'm getting further, not because I was lucky and that I got here. That's good, but it's more rewarding when a player feels like especially in a game like this, that's so strategy based and decision based, you want to feel like your decisions are the biggest factor, not luck. Luck is just kind of a flavor text. because I feel like if there was a groundwork where a simple game flow where you would sell or buy items, you would dictate what kind of items you get a little bit. Maybe at the start of the game, maybe there's a way that you can kind of make that chest at the start of the game less random. Or what if you simply just made the chest at the start of the game not randomized and you picked your gear? What if wait, guys, what if we had loadouts? What if there were loadouts? The chest at the start is random. What if it wasn't? And we just leave the rest of the gear random? What if the only gear you could decide was the events that you would get where you could get gear and manipulate? But what if there were only two ways to change it? The start of the game and randomized events. But the start of the game is the big choice. So let's say you get 4 pieces of gear at the start of the game usually, right? Okay, so you get to pick 1 potion, you can pick 1 weapon, and maybe like 1 defensive gear. What if that? Like, and you can just load out. Maybe you don't need potions. Maybe you would rather take a hymn with you. So you can take a hymn, a weapon, 2 defensive, or maybe 1 potion, 2 defensive, you're a defensive build. You know what I mean? What if you can pick your items at the start and which sin or virtue they have? I'm gonna write that down. Hold on, I have my notes open in case we have conversations like this. Thank you, Spicy, for the 21 months. Absolute NineDot. Absolute Spicy. I'm gonna just say weapon loadouts. Or remove randomized start chest. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the randomized start chest. I would prefer to choose a sin or a virtue and the game increase the chance of getting the item for those. Yes, exactly. So like if the chest at the start wasn't randomized and I want to modify my attack type at the beginning, I would think that you would be able to, like, it just makes sense. Like, just think about it. It would make sense that if you can choose your attack type at the beginning, that would give you so much agency. That would give you a very big boost in the beginning, so it doesn't feel as punishing when you get screwed over, you know? Like, I feel like I just want more control over my gear. I don't like the gear is so reliant, like, you're so reliant on it. Every character's so reliant on gear, but you don't get to control any of it. You can't decide what kind of gear you get at all. There's no control over what you get. So I would want some level of it. Maybe I just want to be at some point I can decide some kind of gear. I just want to be able to decide it. And maybe at the start makes the most sense. Like, just loadouts. And then you can try different loadouts, you know? And it's like you can share your loadout of your character. It's like I play Nightmare, or I play Oblivion, like you play Oblivion, but what kind of builds do you usually do? What kind of things do you usually go for? So it's like you can share your build, you know, and you can talk about, like, this is my loadout. I start with a potion, a weapon, and this, and I start with this attunement, you know? Like, I think starting choices make sense because Cult of the Lamb has that. Fate has that. Like, they just let you choose what you have at the start to an extent. Like, Cult of the Lamb is still randomized, but there are some things you can even do to make it not random. So, and you can spend money to, like, get different things and reroll stuff, you know? Like, rerolling loot could be an idea. Yeah, just some food for thought. That's a nightmare. Right off the bat. A nightmare right off the bat. Fantastic. God, these things bully me so much. That's a gesture too. He can't even get to me. He's stuck. All right, we're just gonna leave him. If you choose every start of the game, feels the same. That's true. Yeah, that's the only thing. Well, you're choosing the start, yes, but see, like, that's the thing though, Lamb, is that regardless of what gear I get, I'm still building the same stats. So does it not just make sense that the starting gear would be the same too, that you could choose? Would it not make sense? Because regardless of the gear I'm getting, it's just lucky if I do manage to get the thing that but it's not going to change how I build my stats. If the gear is randomized and you get a bonus for a certain attack type, and I get, like, I'm playing Muse, right? And obviously I want chastity, I want humility, or maybe I'm building sins because I'm playing in heaven, so I want the boost, but everything I get just happens to be virtues and I'm not building any of them. And it's like, well, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. And I get screwed because of it. I get to lose out on the attack type entirely because I don't get anything good. You know? It's such a big bonus, but like, it kind of feels weird to me personally that it's randomized still, you know? Like, it's so influential, but it's so random. Like, getting a weapon for the type that you're building is, it feels great when you manage to get one, if you can manage to get one. But there's so many different types of stats that it's unlikely that you're gonna find the type you want. It's fair if that's intentional, but like, I don't know, I just think it's weird. Like, yeah, the start would be the same, but it's the same for me regardless. It's not like, if I get a weapon that's boosting temperance, I'm not gonna go build temperance. No, I'm still going to build humility. I mean, maybe that's just me, but like, I don't think my gear being a specific sin or virtue changes anything about which one I'm gonna build. It's just like, oh, I managed to get a grade 1, great. That's not gonna help me at all, you know? It's like, oh, I managed to get it, you know? It just doesn't change how I'm gonna build something. If that's intentional, if that's what they want, then they can find some way to refine that. And I don't know how you would do it, but if you want it to be random still, find some way to like just refine the system. I don't know how you would do that, but like, that's because I think it wouldn't be random. It just makes sense to me that it wouldn't. Ah, they locked my skills. There's so many Leviathans, dude. What the heck? There's so many, and they're just hitting through my dodge. My goodness. It's gonna be a battle of just me beating them with a stick until they die. Just baiting them out. It's a very slow fight. Riveting stuff. Ow. They got another crit on me. I don't have any SP. I'm just dead here. Freaking Leviathan. 2 Leviathans, man. Or three Leviathans. That's rough. And no boosting gear. See, that's the thing, is the attack type is so powerful that it feels bad when I don't get it. It's like, oh, there's 3 Leviathans near me. I don't have any attack type boost. GG, I guess. There's nothing I can do here to get through this. I literally can't, you know? Patience military shield. Does that mean I'm gonna go build the attack type? Probably, actually, yeah. I mean... I mean, like, you don't have to build the stat that you're using. You just... I don't know. Like, I have a patience one. I'm not gonna go build patience, though. Like, I'd sacrifice speed. I can't sacrifice speed. I need that. I mean, every start does feel the same still. Like, it doesn't change it much. I'm just waiting for the right game where I do get a weapon that I want, you know? I'm still playing exactly the same. I'm just waiting to get a weapon. So it's like, instead of running over and over and over again to get the randomized weapon, maybe at the start I just pick it. And everything after that is random, you know? That just makes sense to me. My goodness. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about the starts feeling similar, because if you're bored of one character, there's like how many other characters you can try, you know? If I get bored of playing Muse the same every time, I just will go play another character. There's so many of them. The fact that there's so many characters is what I think I would say that removes the game from being like monotonous and the same every time, as you say. It's not, because depending on the character and depend on which I pick, Heaven or Hell, it changes entirely what I build. If I'm playing Heaven with Muse, I want to build a Sin. And then I want to get attack type that fits the Sin I'm building. To me, it's just like an obvious, like, yeah, that shouldn't be random at the start. Because Heaven or Hell, because of the element system, changes which one I want to build. That makes sense. I like when they just walk themselves into a hole. Because they're gonna die. He's like, I'll die on my own will. Let's see, what do I want to build mainly? Where do I lower? Kindness is special attack. Muse doesn't use special attack. Evasive counter is special ratio. Wait, maybe I have an idea. Maybe I have an idea. Yeah, maybe I can build this properly. You want to build a Muse for evasive counter, not auto. Like, auto's important, but evasive counter is the big thing. That's where most of the damage seems to come from. Didn't get any humility prism. Very nice. I don't even think I can get over there. They're just stuck. I can't even get them. Generation being weird. I still didn't post that screenshot of like them putting an axe on the other side of 2 lava pools. That's just rude. That's just me. I couldn't get to it without walking in the lava both ways. Come on, man. That's just mean. Really? I can't even get over there to get the potions. The random generation is screwing me. I gotta walk through lava just to get them. That's messed up. He pushed me. Come on. No way he hit through every single healing wind dodge. That's crazy. Did I not have the plant? I guess I didn't have the plant. Huh. Right then. Let's try Primate. I haven't tried it in a while. Ooh. Probably want to play this in Heaven, huh? I'm thinking I played this guy in Heaven. Accuracy, don't really need. Dodge is good, always need it. What if we built Chastity mainly? I want to build a Sin because, like, I need to do Lust. I think Lust and Chastity. Yeah. Lust, obviously, mainly. Turnaround. Push back foes that land a hit on you. Good. Need that. Very important. Let's go Heaven on this one. That's a mage. The ape is really strong too. Boost attack at the cost of dodging. Restore the cooldown of any school that just caused a critical. That's crazy. So I could spam my turnaround. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Orb can't use. Quick fix, heal yourself, but catch an infection at the same time. I don't know that I've used this before. Kind of want the speed though. I wonder what they've thought about passive healing too, because obviously you can regenerate SP by waiting in combat. Makes sense. But I wonder how they feel about passive healing. I think passive healing wouldn't make sense because the point of moving around and playing super well is that you can't regenerate health and you have to treat your health like a resource. If you gave it passive healing, it wouldn't be as risky anymore. It would kind of remove the need to play super smart and make it a lot easier. I think that would just soften the difficulty curve, but we don't really need to soften it more in that regard. That would be like a wrong kind of make it easier, you know? Alright, let's go to perfection. This one's good, yeah. Diligence. Ooh, nice. Defense is up, speed's up. Beautiful. Muse, get out of my way. That's another ape. Ape is pushing me. The ape just kept pushing me. I should have baited them back to the gun. I feel like because of the healing system, it makes characters that have healing just that much more powerful. Like, I feel like any character that can self-heal is automatically just so much better than most of them because of the fact that health is so powerful. Is it just me? Let's try the Nightmare. I haven't played the Nightmare. What do you build on this one? Got turnaround, tango. Cool, it has cool breeze. Sneaky snake, super footed. I like that sneaky snake. Try shots, omnipresence, door loot. This sounds really, really good. Nightmare sounds really broken. I mean, it's broken to fight. It's probably broken to play, right? What would I even do for this? I guess if it's like a dodge build, you would also want to build Chastity. Because it seems like most of these are passive, so you probably also want to build Chastity. So let's go Hell. If I can't beat Nightmare, I'll just play Nightmare. I'll just be a better one. So we have Serial Strikes, and we have Turnaround on the basics. So you want to turn around and then you want to hit him with Serial Strikes. You probably also want a lot of speed on the Nightmare as well. Is it me or the green chest is spawning a lot more often? That's cool. I wonder if they did that purposefully. Special healing, crit power down. Okay. I guess I can build some kindness. Yeah, let's just see how broken the nightmare can be. Probably cracked. I imagine. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're already just doing better by virtue of items. Kindness weapon. I guess we're just building kindness. All right. I guess that's what we're doing. Yeah, see, the game says build kindness. This is what you're doing now. Let's see, level up. Well, I guess I'll just build kindness. That's what the game says I should do. It gave me a lot of kindness. Door loot sounds hilarious. Lots of loot. I do need to get healing wind though, as soon as I can. Ooh, chestplate, nice. Name of peace. I don't really need it, do I? Yeah, it's just special. I'd rather have the XP. See, Nightmare, I feel like gives me a ton of agency just because I can have items drop and I can have XP from those items. I can get XP from backstab. Like, I feel like this one just makes use of the problems I think that the system has, in my opinion. Just by virtue of its skills, it removes the randomness more. Just by having more options. Like, I would even just like it because it's fun to play, just simply because I feel like I have more control over the drops. I have better odds of getting the thing that I want. It's like a better version of Muse. Good, I can have luck. Apply a random effect on myself. I see. It's a greed boost on it. Door loot. I love door loot. It's great. A weapon just spawned out of a door. See, that's another nightmare. See if they can beat me. Nope, I'm better. The Trog will push me into a hole, though. Yeah. That's about right. I feel like the Nightmare and the Jester are like two complete opposites, because one of them is complete randomness and chance, and the other one is like almost removing those odds by just having more of them. You know what I mean? You just get more rolls because you get more loot. You have a better chance of making use of the weapon boost because you just get more stuff. And you're just going to naturally be higher level. Which, that's kind of nuts. A little broken. Dodging, max HP. Dodging defense for max HP down. Do Blade Master. That'll work. Come here, tanky Leviathan. I got news for you. That's so strong. Oh my goodness. Nightmare go crazy. What is it, Sloth Tablet? See, that doesn't really help me here. Guess I don't need it because I just have insane stats. Let's do... I like sacrificing defense because I don't really need it all that much. Accuracy dodging could make sense. Boost that a little bit more. And then I want to get door loot, because the more XP I'm getting early on, the better I'll scale. If I'm strong enough early on, I don't need to boost more. I'd rather have the XP. It'll make a bigger difference in the long run. I didn't miss anything, did I? Where's the staircase? Am I just blind? I am just blind. It wasn't in that room. It was right there in front of me. Swap places with me and put me into the arrow. That's crazy. Oh, Spicy, did I tell you I tried No Man's Sky?
You did not. How did it go?
Yeah, I played the first little bit, and the joy I felt being able to take off, free fly, no loading screen, just like pinpoint here, fly yourself over, and then land it manually, like that's so cool. You know, I like flying.
That's not even the coolest part.
No, it's not. It's basically Astroneer, but on a wild scale, is how I could describe it. Like mind-blowing. How does that even...
is that you can actually walk around your cockpit and jump out of your spaceship and...
Yeah.
Manually.
Like, it's so cool. It's everything I wished Astroneer was, but like... Holy crap. It's massive. And it's online, isn't it? If you choose.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. I've only heard, like, from the pipeline, like, if you're just playing it, the chances of you being found on whatever world you're on, because there's so many, and it's just completely open. Like, how the fuck does that even work?
The numbers was 1.6 quintillion planets?
Yes. Like, how do they even run that?
Launch.
How does that make sense? Have they already explained how that works? Because, like, I just saw it happen. I still don't understand that. How do they get that to run without any loading screens? What the hell?
Oh, there is loading screens.
Well, yeah, it's just hidden. They're hidden.
Well, I guess you wouldn't call it loading screens.
No, it's technically not. A loading screen, I imagine, is any kind of fade to black or any kind of interruption in the gameplay. But like, there is no interruption. It's just rendering and like hidden loading screens.
From what I remember / tell of it, they actually don't load everything all at once.
No.
Like, there's 6 planets in your galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
They only cell load about 10 meters from you.
Yeah.
And that's what actually is loaded, and that's why there's no loading screens, is because they don't actually load everything.
No.
They give the illusion of everything being loaded by backdropping it.
Right. Yeah, like the planets feel like they're loaded, but it only is loading when you're actually flying into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's how they actually get away with. It's
so neat. And I'm like, it's still mind-blowing. Like, even if you were to tell me exactly how everything works, it's still mind-blowing. The true scale of No Man's Skies is insane.
Oh, no, that number has gone up.
Yeah, it's only getting I love it, dude.
Just the pure fact that some creatures have, well, they've probably all been discovered, but there are planets that are not named still, is the mind-blowing part.
And there's so many players already, and there's still places that haven't been discovered. Things that haven't been seen, and you could find a world that hasn't been discovered and be the only one on it for a long time before someone finds you.
Well, so I found a world on there that was an ocean planet.
Yeah.
With flying islands.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah, it would be cool if the flying islands weren't volcanic.
Oh. Oh. Gotcha.
Fucking Mustafar, I think it is. The volcanic planet in Star Wars that Anakin becomes Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Mustafar,
that one.
right?
Pretty much that.
Yeah. Just with, an ocean.
Yeah.
That isn't lava.
Mm. That's crazy.
It was really cool.
Yeah, No Man's Sky seems like a game I'm gonna have a lot of fun with. I'm gonna really enjoy it.
The building mechanics in it are also really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you've explored those yet.
I've done a tad, but like I haven't really done it yet. I only played like an hour of it.
Tell me when you get to the Citadel.
Yeah.
Or I think that's what it's called. No, it's the Anomaly.
I was talking to Mace, and that's like he was there for when I was starting it, and he was telling me like it's not story heavy. So if I wanted to just start the game off stream and then get to the good part on stream, I can do that. You know, I can kind of just experience it for myself, and then when I want to start streaming it, I will.
Well, I think what most people do is it's player driven story. So like, you don't actually do anything that the game tells you to do.
Yeah, nobody's really missing anything if I don't stream every single moment, you know.
It's like an RP game.
Yeah.
Although I do have to say I'm more excited for Light No Fire.
Yeah.
Which is their next game.
I just like space.
Well, instead of the high fantasy, it's a fairy tale world.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you get flying dragons, griffins. It's contained to a single planet, but the planet is just as big as a galaxy.
I see.
And there's actual, lore to be made.
Yeah.
Because you can, in fact, find people pretty quickly. I would love it for it to have a little bit of PvP, but it doesn't need it for that type of gameplay. It is really cool, though. I would definitely recommend looking at it before it releases.
Mm-hmm.
God only knows when it's going to release. They're still building No Man's Sky.
Yeah. They're just gonna keep doing that one for a while.
Well, they've said that they're going to take systems that they're building in No Man's Sky and seeing if they can actually make function in their engine, and placing it in Light No Fire. So, legitimately, it's just going to be an alternative to No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
For fantasy. But there's so much to do in No Man's Sky that it's going to be like probably another 4 years before they actually finish updating No Man's Sky.
It's such a big game. Like, couldn't even imagine it being done.
Well, like, what was their latest update? The
I don't
free
know.
roam?
I just started playing. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it was the free roam that was their latest update. And actual ship building to make ships unique. Alrighty, it's getting pretty late for me, so
Is it?
I am going to go to
Oh,
bed.
what time is it?
It's 5:20 for you, 7:20
Okay.
for me,
Gotcha.
but I have to be up early tomorrow.
I see.
Yep.
Well, then you
Late
get to,
later.
yeah, you get to bed, get some sleep.
Wee.
Alright. Keep building. I want to try more stuff. Nightmare is really good. Naturally. It's really broken when you're playing against it. Of course, it's going to be broken when you actually play it. Hi, Muse. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna bully a Muse. Oops, I didn't click that right. Not how I wanted to do it. I get XP from backstab, I just gotta play it right. Why would you do that? Come on, man. Why you guys gotta be like that? What's up, Mason? You missed one of the developers coming in and asking questions about like what we would want to see different and just having a conversation about stuff. It was really cool to see. Hopefully we'll see more of them. Come on, turn your back. There we go. Getting the XP from backstab. You were there for the end of it? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was super neat. Ooh, the XP I'm getting is crazy. Cool breeze for defense. I need that. I think I'm coming up with ideas for build here. We'll see if it works. I've got a theory. We'll see if it works out. You had honey bun? I don't think I've had honey bun before. There we go. Kind of ugly. But it's okay. We got a perfection. Nice. Sloth orb? Nah. We don't need that. Would recommend, but they're super sweet. Oh, they're not super sweet. Yeah. Well, I don't like sweet, so that sounds good to me. Ooh. Ooh. A crystal. I like when things aren't super sweet. Ooh. Very nice. I do need a SP. Ooh. It's an ape. Those things are so scary. We're just better though, right? Yeah. We're just better though. I need a chastity weapon. I would really like if they would give me a chastity weapon. Attack ratio. We want attack power. Let's see. What can I build for attack? Accuracy. Dodging down? No, I don't want that. Wrath might be good. Wrath's probably the only one I got. For attack. Greed sword? Using a diligence cleaver. I like the shield I have. I don't know if I want to get rid of it. It's really good. This Muse is about to be messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna rock her world. My passive healing is helping out a lot too. See, healing is just too good, man. Anytime you have healing, it's just instantly better than anything else. Is way too good. Anything with self-heal is just so much better because of it. Oh, Eternal Zone. I'm so lucky. Hell yes. Jizu. Checking in. Are you joining us in a minute? Oh, she got ads right as she got here. That's so unfortunate. My friends always catch my ads. Every single time. She's probably finally home. She's been waiting to get home all day. She's been dying. Oh, the music changed. We're finally on floor 3 of heaven. Oh, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. Stop blocking my abilities. Brother. Oh, there we go. Got my healing wind. These turtles are annoying as hell. I might die here. Yeah. It's you? What do you mean it's you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mason's here. God, it's so unfortunate. You know what? I'm gonna build the beast. I have a lot of fun with the beast. Oh, Cheesy, since you're here, I have to show you. Check this out. Yeah. Check out the succubus. Next thing she's gonna say is, how much is this game? Oh yeah, there's this too. We both know what Cheesy would say. Oh yeah. Are her Yetis out? The hell is Yetis? What, her feet or you mean the succubus? Yeah. They might just be, yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Isn't it great? Bonk. Bonk. Smack. Gonna heal myself. Yup. Because healing is so broken in this game. Healing is mega broken, and anytime I build it, like immediately, any character that can get it super early on just breaks the game, dude. Super easy. You literally just press buttons and get healing. It's ridiculous. You don't need to be adamant about your healing as a resource, which means you can focus on everything else. Really dumb. Might actually use this. I don't know if I like that passive. You know what? I'll take it. No. Yes. Eternal Zone's not as good on the Mark of the Wild. Really, Muse? Yeah, stop that. Been interested in this game since I watched you play it before. Goon bait not required. It's not required, but it is appreciated. Yeah, it's a really good game. I like it. And it's not expensive. And they do their patches for free. For free? Does this work on that far? Oh, it does. I can just grab the bird. Healing is crazy. Healing is broken. Who cares about damage when I can just out-heal them? Yeah, I've been saying it since launch. Any character with healing is instantly so much better because of it. Ridiculously broken. Free trick? Restore the cooldown of any skill that just caused a critical strike. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do... Chastity. More healing. I want to max out the healing because it's stupid broken. Perfection. Nice. Huge. Do you play a lot of roguelikes, Chizu? Like turn-based roguelike games? Easy. I don't even need my skills. I just press left click and win. You like turn-based strategy? That you probably would like this one then. There is a lot of strategy involved with this one. Not so much roguelike. There is a ton of strategy with this one, just with how you build your characters and whatnot. That one. Nice. Nice. Love to see it. I want more gluttony, I think. Blind parry. It's kind of gross. More healing. More attack. All the healing. It's even more broken because you don't have to have an ability to get healing. You just do it. You just get it for free. Oh, that's the paladin. Wait, I've wanted to die to this one. I might let it kill me because I don't have the paladin and I kind of want it. Yeah, take me. Take me. You're gonna jump in muted? All right. That's totally fine. I probably won't hear it, let's be honest. I got the paladin. I've been wanting to play the paladin. Okay, we finally got him. Many chords. Oh, my stuff are low battery. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So 2 attack, and then so standard stuff. Okay, yeah, he's a paladin. Makes sense. Let's see his skills. No orb slot. That makes sense. What's he got? Pull foes all around towards you. Okay. So his basic attack's a pull. You got boost your retribution. It's a retribution build. Oh. We don't have a whole lot of characters that build retribution. At least that I know of. Boost the amount of XP you get. You just... Okay. That seems like the obvious choice. Raise HP permanently. Very tanky. Retribution build. So basically what you want is you don't care about your natural stats. You don't care about your attack. You just want to mainly focus on status and like okay. Okay. You get healing. Boost your speed when there's enemies near you. Yeah, so you would just worry about attack. Reduce all incoming damage. So you just want to tank everything. That's cool. Okay. Let's try it. He's just gonna tank everything. Oh, this guy would be insanely good in hell, wouldn't he? Ooh. Okay, so... Right. Oh, I get it. Okay, well, this guy needs to stop doing what he's doing. Stop that. So what would I build? Humility is good. I guess kindness is good. Well, no, because you don't really heal. Patience is probably a really good one, but I don't like losing speed. That's just me. Patience is probably what you're doing most, though. So what would I get first? Boost my retribution. Yeah, I guess it would be that. And then the retribution is going to be doing most of the work for you, it seems. Nice, I got a shield. Eye for an eye. Reflect a part of the damage you receive. Oh, that's perfect for me. Apply a random effect on yourself. Eh. Yeah, so I just use my retribution and I'm good. Nasty. Nasty. Ooh. This is gross. Okay. I pull all enemies towards me. That's cool. What? Wow. All right. I have thorns damage. I do thorns. It's the same chainmail I just got. Nice. Let's see, what would I want? More retribution, I'm guessing. And then what else would I need? I'm gonna want the healing, and I'm also gonna want the HP and also the XP gain. There was a healing ability, wasn't there? Quick fix. Yeah, you can use quick fix for heals, but it's a hard unlock. You gotta get a lot of XP before you get that. Okay. Yeah, look at this. They just do like no damage to me. They just do like no damage to me. Okay. Lots of enemies around me. Yikes. Playing tank builds is so scary. Because, like, I don't have healing either. Not yet, at least. Yikes. Yikes. I'm just getting screwed. Alright. Good to know. Thanks, game. Actually, no, I'm just gonna die to a trap. Guess I didn't have this, dude. Purificator. Okay. Another trapper. I don't like the trappers so much. What's this one again? X strike, cross strike, ruthless, nimble, lethal gift. Okay. Paladin. I still have yet to find the Whirling Spear. Let's see. Maybe I don't build patience. Patience makes the most sense, though. Retribution down, no. Oh, that's an obvious no. Charity, no. Temperance, maybe? Chastity? I kind of want to up my defense. But the only chance I get for that is either gluttony or humility, I guess. And neither really make that much sense to me. I guess humility's fine because I have so much HP that I at least need some defense. And I can just recover that HP through other stats like that. Let's do fast learner, see if I can kind of scale. Good luck? Sure. They locked my ability. That's rough. Ooh, they're bullying me. There's so many enemies. Why are there so many enemies? They are just dumpstering me right now. Good lord. Whew. It goes around you when you have an active buff at the start of your turn. That could be good. I need more retribution. Heal yourself by striking a foe for the first time? Ooh, a little bit of healing can go a long way. Speeding bullet. Get some extra turns when you get hit by a projectile. Okay. That's kind of good. Healing will go so long. That's big. I needed that. Patience. Pushback. Let's see. Condescending makes sense now. Let's get that. Game is so tough sometimes. It can be real tough. Ooh, finally an event. I don't know what it does though. Kind of scared to find out. Oh wait, I get it. Ooh. Killing them poisons me and the other ones heal. I get it. Use being rough. There we go. Weird event. I just pulled him to a trap. Okay, we're doing much better than we were. Getting so many orbs. Ugh, I can't use those. Raise HP permanently by 50. That is a lot of HP. This one. $44 degrees outside. Damn. It should be something like that outside right now. What's up, Abyss? The mermaid's lurking around, but I'm sure she says hello. Driving. Be careful. Paladin's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. 5 a.m. no worries, he says. Yeah, sure. Still need a better weapon. I haven't found any. These turtle guys are gonna be a pain in the butt. Tank versus tank. Just gonna slow the game down a lot. Boost my retribution even more. Yeah. Hell yeah. Can I stack it? I can't stack. Okay, good to know. They are not stackable. Yeah, but now I have 2 retribution. I can alternate them. That's crazy. Paladin is actually kind of good. Got the aura. Oh, get back here, you little bastard. He's just trying to run from me. Get back here. Good lord. Classroom. I don't want to be in here. Sounds scary. Oh my god. They're just smacking me around and dying. Yeah, I just stand here. I got the aura. I don't have to do anything. The first aid's too good. I want to swap that, but it's just too good. I can't. Healing is just that powerful, even a little bit of it. Consistently being able to heal myself is just too powerful. Why am I getting so many orbs? Even though I'm not getting what I want, I'm still doing really well. Paladin's just that strong. He's crazy. Patience military shield? Strike down any incoming projectile without losing a turn. That's actually kind of good. But I do like the booster retribution. Yeah, I'm gonna take the boost. Better. You just stand here and like, what are they supposed to do? All right, Paladin's kind of strong. A little bit. Paladin's just a tiny bit strong. Ooh. Hmm. Contribution max XP. Crit rate down. Can I even crit with my skills? I imagine I can. Speed. I don't need diligence. Healing. Crit power down. Yeah, kindness would be good, actually. Yeah. Because of the build I'm doing, kindness is good. Kindness military shield. Shield I have is too good. I can't use it. I want to, but I can't. It's too good. Get back here, turtle. Where do you think you're going? All right. Ooh. I'm getting there. I haven't gotten this far in heaven in a while. Let's do... Field might be good. Permanently become immovable. Actually, that's even better. Yeah, they can't push me around. That's disgusting, now that I think about it. Am I winning? Yes. I got the paladin, and the paladin is actually gross. It's disgusting. Yeah, just watch what he does. He stands there, and he just looks at them, and they die. His aura is just that strong. He doesn't even do anything. He just stands there. Watch. I just stand and they die, and I take like no damage. Broken. And I'm immovable. They can't push me, even if they wanted to. An item saved your run? That's usually how it goes, dude. Usually how it goes. They can't push me. I just get to stand here and look at them. And they just have to deal with it. Yeah, Paladin's a little strong. A tiny bit. Just a tad. Oh wait, first aid ability is just too good. I still need it. I don't have any other solid healing yet. Until I can get my healing skill, I still need that. Like, I barely have to do anything. I just stand there, press a button, and watch them die. Literally. Let's see, what else do I want to build? Greed a bit, just to balance things out. Quick fix. Let's see. How good is it? Ooh, I see. Okay. I see. I get what we're doing here. I'm picking up what they're putting down. Boost your critical rate by targeting the same foe several times in a row. Damn. I know who that would be good on. Deserted square. Yeah, right. Humility plate pauldrons. That would be good, yeah. Perfection. Exploring the whole place. Oh, his turtle's almost dead. Get back here. There's a him. Ooh, wait, that him will save me. I need to hold that for like the final moment, you know, when I'm about to die, because that might save me. There's a muse. I gotta reduce the damage that does to me. What if I can? I have a thing where I can reduce all incoming damage. I wonder if that also applies to my debuff. Steal a foe's skill at random? Kinda gross. Another hymn. So many rooms to this one. It's huge. I mean, it is the later floor. Oh my goodness. Wow. I am just not getting lucky with my XP. I can drink more water, of course. Hymn of Wrath? Some of these sound like not that crazy, and then some of these are absolutely god tier broken. Just doing your job? Yeah, making me drink water. Is that what the mods are supposed to do? Ooh, different area. Very exciting. Pretty. Really? I best don't start. Don't you start now. Don't you start. I like the music a lot in this game. Oh, look at that. 2 purples. I hope they're good. Let's see. Eye for an eye. Reflect a part of the damage you receive. It triggers automatically. It's a passive. SP cost. That's good. I like that. 75% defense on 1 character. Oh my god. That's how much I have? I have so much defense. Oh my god. Something we're thankful for. Somebody hasn't used that in forever. What is something I don't name all the time? I'm sorry, I'm getting Steam achievements too. What's something I never name, Abyss? I'm thankful for. I guess I should say Kizu, because she's here. She can't say no. I could feel the squeals in the air. Oh, more loot. Yeah, give me loot. Hopefully it's good. Pray for good loot. Yeah, that's what I'll be thankful for. Good loot if I can find some. Let's see. Chainmail. Actually, yeah, W. I can't be shocked, which means I can stressful rest without being shocked at all. That's crazy. That's actually crazy good. What did the nuts drop? Okay. Alright, we're actually kind of stacked. We're kind of stacked. We are a little bit stacked right now. Quick fix. Let's put this one here, this one here, this one here. Yeah, because I got my healing abilities. $20 damage. That's nothing to me. I shrug it off. Yeah, I can't be paralyzed. Dude, I'm actually so broken now because I can heal for free and the status doesn't apply to me. I literally just walk it off. This is stupid broken. Stupid broken. Full Unga Bunga, no armor, just full crit. Hell yes, that's one of my favorite builds. That's one of the best ones in my opinion. Very fun. Build your speed, but when there's at least 2 foes next to you. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Kindness orb. I don't need that. Oh my god. It's amazing. This character is so busted. It's so stupid broken. Oh my god. What is this? Sloth? I don't think I need that. No, because it doesn't even help my special attack, which is what I'm mostly using. Alright, big room. I'm assuming a big fight. Yep. But we're finding a lot of good gear now. It's a lot of purples, which means we're getting further. I do need to start building my special attack though. So let's see. What can I do? Sloth is an obvious one. We're doing that. Obvious one. Let's see. Reduce incoming damage. Another obvious level up. This might be the most promising run I've had in a while. This is a really promising run. How far have you gotten, Lamb? What's your furthest so far? I have so many items. Oh my goodness. I'm saving my hen because it's going to be the thing that saves me in the most crucial moment, I'm sure. Best point? Oh, Blade Master. I don't need that. I love the music so much. So many rooms. Yeah, apparently the dungeons get really big once you're in the later floors. They're super big. I'm finding so many purples now. Oh, get a chance to heal yourself when you're getting hit. Put that on right now. Yep. That's so good. Oh my god. I'm just broken now. It's perfect. That's all I needed. They're not going to be able to kill me. I'm indestructible. They can't even push me, so we can't even use the funny joke of me falling in a hole. Like, it's not gonna work. I can't be moved. I'm just a wall. A wall that hurts when you look at it, I guess. Damage per turn. Status. Yeah, let's max that out. Because we're probably gonna need it. Stupid broken. What are they supposed to do? They can't do anything. I just stand here and I just take like no damage. Most broken tank in the game? I would say so. And movable object and unstoppable force at the same time. Yeah, it's really broken, dude. Giga busted. I mean, how do you counter this? You don't. They take damage by hitting me, and all I have to do is stand there and do nothing. Where have I not gone? This place is massive. Oh, I see. I see it. There we go. I'm level 11, by the way. Oh my god. I'm level 11. Ooh. Patience sword? GG's. I don't know what else to say. GG. How far am I gonna get with this build? We'll see. We're gonna find out how broken this thing is. It is the new character. I was gonna try it, I'm telling you. Like, this is so much easier to build. Wait, I haven't made it this far before. Land, this is uncharted territory for us. You made it. I can't believe nobody was able to stop you until now. I guess I have to do it myself. Yeah, try it, big boy. Let's see if you can. I just want to see you try. Lamb, look at what's going on right now. Look at my health bar. I'm just pressing skip turn. I'm not even hitting them. Oh my god. I beat him by standing still. Wait, we have never seen this before. This is new. You think you won? How pathetic. Now let's see if you can deal with that. I don't know what you did. What did he do? You just kill me? Run was a success. Oh. Okay, so it's not infinite dungeons. It's just how many characters can you win on? Okay. Well, I beat Heaven. Yeah, I heard you gave Hell the whole angelic army. Not bad. You better go ahead and face them in the right way. Face them again right away if you don't want them to regroup. Okay. That's it. Yeah, Paladin's dummy broken. So yeah, go to floor 4, guys, on hell or on heaven and unlock them, because if you want just to literally press spacebar and watch the game play itself, yeah. I won by pressing the 1 and 2 key and spacebar, and that's about it. I stood there and the game played itself. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm telling you, some characters are literally just build this thing, and this thing, and then just press a few keys every now and then, and you win. And some of them are like, okay, I can do this stat, but if I take down 2% of this stat, oh my god. The difference between some players or some mains and others, it's like I like playing Muse because I just unga bunga and I press a few keys and watch the gameplay itself. This is just the ultimate most broken form of Muse. This is more unga bunga than Muse is. Muse takes a little bit more know-how. This one you kind of just let it happen. I'm telling you, any character with self-heal is infinitely just better because of it. Any character without healing has to struggle typically more than anybody else does. Like, you kind of have to just know how to use your health as a resource, but if you have self-heals, you don't really have to care. It's so much easier. It's like having a shield in Helldivers 2. Like, it just makes it easier. You just don't have to care. It's like playing on easy mode. Anybody with a shield is just infinitely better. But yeah, that's wild. Alright, I do want some time, I think, to play No Man's Sky. Do you guys want to watch me play No Man's Sky? I've been dying to play it. I want to wait until after Silksong, but I think like I'm too excited by it to wait. I don't know. I think I'm too into it. You'd be down to watch? You know what we can do? I'll end YouTube stream and then we'll continue streaming tonight on No Man's Sky because I am just like so excited to do it. By the way, guys, next week, starting Monday, we are playing Hollow Knight. And then right after that, we're getting into Silksong. I'm just going to play them back to back. But we'll be playing Hollow Knight. I picked it up and then I was gifted Silksong. So we get to play those two. I know. I didn't say I was going to play them, but I figured, well, they got me the game, so now I gotta play it. I got the first one just because, you know, I want to get the genuine Hollow Knight Silksong experience and see what people like about it so much. It's a side scroller. It's very abnormal for me. It's not typical at all. But if the story and the characters in the world and music are so good that I just completely forget about the mechanics, I can overlook it. We'll see. I don't typically enjoy side scrollers as much, but yeah, I'll end my YouTube stream. We can do No Man's Sky and Yap with the Fish. Blasphemous 2. Yeah, if I really like Silksong and Hollow Knight, I told you I would try Blasphemous. If I like them, because I know they're very similar. At least in formatting. Alright, so far, obviously, very pleased with Lost in Prayer. Very cool to see the developers interacting directly with me while I'm doing this and getting feedback from everybody. I might not be streaming Lost in Prayer the following days, but I will be very active in the chat trying to get community perspective, probably sharing my notes on the game and what I gather, and just like starting the conversation, you know, because they want to know what we can do to help make the game better, you know? What can we do to expand? Because obviously everyone wants depth. That's the big thing that everyone's looking for with Lost in Prayer. What can we do to make the game systems more deep, you know, without removing the difficulty? So just come up with ideas. If you guys have ideas, legitimately just spout them, you know? Like, that's what I was doing with the developers. I didn't know if any of my ideas were good ideas. I don't know which ones Maple liked, but I still just thought of them and I just gave them because maybe Maple's taking some notes and maybe liked some of those, and they can go and talk amongst themselves about the ideas and see how they would implement it and do all that stuff. But yeah, just giving them ideas, just storyboarding for them probably does a lot of work. So yeah, we just got to give them the feedback they need, because there's not a lot of attention on this game. So any attention that they can get on it and any feedback they can get is highly appreciated, I'm sure. You want ice cream too? You had a honey bun, but you still want ice cream? Alright, well, I'll end my YouTube stream. Anybody on YouTube who wants to continue watching Lost in Prayer content, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll be on Twitch for the rest of the night playing No Man's Sky, and then I'll pick up both on Twitch and YouTube next week for Hollow Knight and Silksong. I am very excited to play them, but I am even more addicted to the idea of No Man's Sky, so I need to play it. I'm getting very impatient. If I don't play it now, I'm gonna spend all of my weekend playing it instead of working. So let's just let's get into it. All right, later YouTube, we'll be on Twitch if you need us. I'll be in Discord. I'll let you guys know any more news if I have any, and yeah, I'll see you next time.